you go. Gotta listen. Listen to understand, not to be understood, right? Listen first. So we'll see how that goes. All right, random awards. Good attitude awards. These people approach every subject, every change, every letdown with a very positive attitude. And that goes to Colby Cohn, positive attitude. And I wanted to give one to Will Potter as well. He isn't here, but I wanted to give him one as well. And good attitude to Ben Stroud. My enjoyment of Ben is that he listens. At the beginning of the year, we taught active listening skills, which include eye contact, nonverbal gestures like nodding your head that indicate you're following along and you're listening. And Ben does that to this day, and you don't know how happy that makes me. Because when I'm standing in a room where everybody else is doodling and fiddling and, singing in their head, Ben is like, well, yes, that must be very painful. So I love All right, and I've got a superstar singing award to Miss Lisa for carrying the patriotic chorus. Thank you, Miss Lisa. I love her. And the Christmas show. She carried the Christmas show too. And awesome artist. Corbin can do the most fantastical doodling. He can make the snowflakes where you come here. Where you cut the, you fold the paper and you cut it into, and it comes out like this giant, beautiful. He can do that. He does like the origami. He paints in these very small, precise. He's constantly doodling, but it's really high level art that he can, it's abstract. He can see it in his head, and when he puts it out there, it's just gorgeous, but you don't know what it is until he's done doodling in it. But he is not often recognized. He has an earplugs. As I'm talking about him, I notice that he's like ignoring me. So,
take the award back. Take the award back.
But he's a spectacular artist, and probably better than we're equipped to help grow, but he should definitely follow that skill. It's extraordinary. If you ever get the chance to see it all. Cam. I miss Cam. I'm sorry, but I missed this whole section over here. It's Cam. Cam. I am so proud of Miss Cameron. Come on up. I literally, every day, kept making another award. She's got two. Because the first time I'm like, this is an achievement. I will tell you this, and I hope you don't mind me sharing. The beginning of the year, we do testing, assessments, right? So we do what is a vocabulary assessment, but it's reading in context. So they read a sentence, it's missing a word, they have 4 words to choose from. So at the beginning of the year, she was unable to pass the level 3 vocabulary test. So I put her in that area, level 3, and we've been working. Mom and Dad have been helping me. She's been doing a lot of reading, and we're kicking up the reading books so that we're not all Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and making it a little more challenging. So at the end of the year this year, quietly, we began assessing her. I gave her level 4, aced it. Gave her level 5, aced it. Gave her level 6, aced it. And so she has one more point, literally one more point to make to pass level 7. And so in 1 year, that was the first one, and this was the greatest annual increase I felt like in the school for vocabulary. Just extraordinary. And again, it's almost like what Miss Amy was saying about Frankie. You know, the light is on. Suddenly, I see her using and understanding the use of vocabulary words she never had in the past. And there's the beginning of learning, because the possibilities are endless once you've gotten to the point where you can figure out what a word means in a sentence and keep moving on. So I'm so excited for Miss Cameron. Aiden, language arts, excellent all around, but what I really love about Aiden is that he's great at editing. And everybody did an editing unit at the end of the year, and the kids hated it. It is so hard. But Aiden's got it. He's got it down, that detailed work for editing. If you need your paper edited, Aiden is the man. He's the one. All right, and then I gave this award to Miss Cameron as well. Friendship Award. In our upper level for middle and high school, there are people that like and dislike each other on and off, but consistently year after year, there is nobody who doesn't love Cameron. And so, she's a great friend. And she gets along well. You can team her up with anybody. She'll be anybody's buddy. There is nobody, even Chase, who won't get along with Cameron. Even Corbin. All right, and we will wind this up with my personal thank yous to some parents who have been really important to us this year in terms of volunteering. The volunteers who work with us regularly are so important because, believe it or not, at a small company like ours, you allow us to do things we couldn't afford to do otherwise, because you provide extra hands without it taking extra money. And then we can go and do the things we like to do. And sometimes you provide us with things that are outside the budget or whatever. And so I just wanted to thank you. Miss Leanne Weeks Mendez, I would like to thank you. So this is what I put on it, but Leanne almost always comes for chaperoning her class to go anywhere and do anything. And she's making those wonderful wreaths. I have the Easter wreath with the bunnies, and now I have my own Chase Academy wreath. So she's decorating our lobby with her extraordinary craftiness. And we really appreciate having something fun like that and thematic at the front lobby. So thank you. The next person I would like to recognize for her supreme cooking skills is Miss Vicki. So Miss Vicki is the person who makes the Thanksgiving turkey every year. You gotta love that. If you were here for Thanksgiving, we had a great turkey. Also, what you don't know is that this year we were supposed to, at the Blues event, go to the restaurants and get catered food. Miss Vicki and her sister catered it. And they paid all the expenses, and they showed up, and they set up, and they served it, and people loved it. It was really great food. She had little crab cakes and stuff. Yeah. And so, she did the cakes and the blankets today. So if there is good food to be had, Miss Vicki is making it. And we really appreciate that. All right, next I'd like to recognize Miss Barbara. All right, so Miss Barbara shows up and does whatever it takes to get the job done. So you need the front office carpeted so the therapy group can go. Just get out of Miss Barbara's way. If you bring somebody in, they're cleaning, they're scrubbing. When the rain fell through the roof, she went out and got the no-smell spray from Sam's and brought the machine in, and she was cleaning the lobby and the office and the back classrooms. She buys cases of paper, probably once a month. There is nothing she will not do. And so we never adequately say thank you to Miss Barbara for every contribution she makes. And she comes to all the meetings and pays her bill on time. Sandra Yell.
Yay!
Thank you, Sandra Yell. Miss Sandra and her aunt, right back here, literally on foot met every small business owner in Daytona, Ormond, and New Smyrna. They went out for the Blues event, and I am telling you, hundreds and hundreds of businesses they went through, gave out our flyer, got donations, followed up, and they were completely independent, showing up saying, we need more flyers, we need more flyers. So, and literally single-handedly, all beachside, they just went everywhere, and they were wonderful and willing and always doing it. It wasn't a weekend or a day, it was day after day after day for weeks on end, and they do one area and move on to the next. And so that is the kind of fundraising that really helps us out, because even when it doesn't raise money, it raises awareness, and you never know when that's going to help us down the line. So appreciate you so much. Thank you. And my last award goes to our Grandma of the Year, Miss Georgianne. So every Thursday, Miss Georgianne texts me, this is Corbin's grandma, and his mom came to me and said, you know, my husband and I, we work, and so to get our volunteer hours in, Grandma's agreed to come in. And so, you know, I love having extra hands and an extra driver, but she comes in for no field trips and sits with Lisa and helps her finish her language arts. There isn't any task she isn't willing to come in and get done. She brings the things we run out of. She stops for ice and gets extra cups. And what? She brings Miss Amy white chocolate. Oh yeah. She went through and bought every child Christmas presents from her and Corbin. And so she has shown to love and really care for all of our kids and do whatever she can. All right, and unless I've missed something, that is the end of our awards. Want to give everybody, oh, yes, Mr. President.
Make sure we bring sheriff back.
Okay, want to give everybody a big round of applause.